Hey guys, it's TJ and Rick, and this is your September KOZ TV for the curriculum, and we're standing underneath the bronze giraffe at the Warren Wildlife Museum. This is a place where we just finished a board meeting, and wish you could have been there. You don't want to be there.
Oh, it was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Great.
We were talking about you, but wanted to go into the curriculum for this month. It's survival. And, you know, for you guys that have been doing KOZ for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, can it be routine? Can it be just like, okay, gosh, we've done that 15 times. What could we possibly do new? And, but man, it is a draw for boys, learning the skills of survival. Another thought that I had was some of the stuff that I was watching. Okay, in transparency here, I was watching something like on preppers or whatever, and the guy was talking about the 12 things you need to really have at your house. And then he started talking about gardens and vegetables and plants and things like that. And I had a really cool conversation with this guy when we were talking about stuff like this. And he said, well, I'm not really a gardener, but I could take my bow or my rifle and go kill something to eat. And so there's all different ways to think about this. And, you know, maybe creating a list with the boys or talking about things even as far as, you know, growing a garden or in a survival situation. I just think there's a lot of parts and pieces to it, and just let yourself go there in those conversations.
I think there's a conversation could be had about that. And of course, don't miss out on, hey, we're crashed overnight. How are we going to survive?
Oh, yeah, that's so good. Do that one.
It's really critical, guys, like TJ started. This is just one of our boilerplate. Every year, every other year, you're going to do a survival. And for your boys that have done it a lot, they probably need to do more than just build a fire again or just build a shelter. Do something really cool, like maybe a compass course. Lay out a compass course in the woods where they go, hey, on this direction, walk for 500 yards or a mile or half a mile or a quarter. Something that gives, how do I get out of a lost situation? Maybe dig in and do your own research online. Use some of the links we have in the lesson and crank up your survival to another level for your teenage boys, your older boys. Don't miss out on the first timers. They need, and the second time they've done survival, they need to build that fire without, you know,
they
all
need to
this
figure
cool
out water
stuff.
purity and
Absolutely, the lean-to shelter.
Absolutely.
Beautiful stuff. But crank it up for those boys that have been there a few times.
And another thing, you know, one of the things that for the older boys, maybe you take them somewhere, take those older boys, you peel them off, and y'all go make knives. You know, you go to some guy that's got a metals shop, and you go make some knives, or just do something, peel them off, give them that next level. You have to maintain their interest and and also do hard things.
Right.
Don't be afraid to let your boys get out there and sweat a little bit. And I would say challenge yourselves when things are hard and things are, you know, challenge yourself in these hikes with the boys and these things you're doing with the boys. I have to push myself. I have to push myself every year and know that I still have a little bit of go get 'em in me, and it works really well in Scripture.
So this is a great tie-in to when you're teaching the boys about survival. One of the first things is compose yourself. When you realize you're at risk, you're in danger of the elements of being alone, being exposed, this is their verse. It's one of my favorite verses in Scripture. It's Philippians 4, 6, and 7. Be anxious for nothing, but in all things, by prayer and petition, present your requests to God, that the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and mind. Critical survival Scripture. You can bring that into your incredible wrap-up conversations. That's how you got to. What's what you got to do to survive life, boys. Tell those boys sometimes hard things happen to us as men, as boys, And we need to be anxious for nothing, having a settled and calm heart and calm mind, dialed into Jesus and what he's telling us is critical for your survival in the moment and in life.
And don't forget, this month is Tie a Ribbon. At the end of the month is the Meet at the Pole event, and we've got that challenge for you guys. I'll link it onto the email here, the video again, and the information on that. But you want to give each of your boys a camo strip of cloth and have them go tie it on a flagpole at their school. I think it's the 28th, but I'll make sure I got the date right. But it's the end of this month, the end of September. Tie a ribbon, and that's our KOZ Meet at the Pole that we're praying over. Wherever that flagpole is, we're praying over it. And so watch that video again. Make sure you participate in that. Let's step out there into the community and show them KOZ. We love you guys. We care about you. Go to the store. Check out all the new stuff we got.
Killer.
Killer. All right, regulators.
Man up.